Let's talk about the covenant. And I will share the link to the covenant in the description of this video. It was just taken out of the book of Job, and where Job says, I made a covenant with my eyes not to look lustfully at a woman. What you do is you write it out. You write a covenant, which is basically a promise to God. You're telling God, for a certain period of time, I'm making a covenant with you not to look lustfully at a woman. And by that, I mean, I'm not intentionally going to look at a woman lustfully, or I'm not going to intentionally hold a thought in my mind, and masturbate, and I'm not going to look at porn for this period of time. So I signed the covenant through the end of November, the end of next month, because I wanted to get a jump on the No Sex November challenge, which I'll talk about in a second. And I asked God to help me keep the covenant, to keep the promise to him. Say, God, you know that I'm challenged in this area, and I need your strength, your grace, your power to keep this this promise to you. And if I do keep this promise to you, I want you to bless me greatly and open doors that no man can shut. When I pray for great blessings, I'm very clear in what I'm attempting to do with my life. The message that I'm spreading, the wife that I want to open home, the impact that I want to have on the world, all these things. These are the things I want most. So when I say, God, I want you to bless me, I'm thinking about those things. And I know that they're far too big for me to accomplish on my own. So I'm like, God, if I keep this promise to you with your help, I'm asking for your help to do it. I want you to bless me in these areas and help me do all these things that I can't do. But if I don't keep this promise to you, God, I'm asking you to fight against me with the sword of your mouth. You actually asked Jesus to do that, which sounds terrifying. You're inviting him to punish you severely if you break this promise. So if you have a problem with sexual sin, that is a great technique, because I've done it. And what it does is there's times where, you get tempted and you might feel horny, maybe when you get depressed, your go-to is masturbation. It used to be for me, where I got off of alcohol and drugs back in 2011. But when I was depressed, I used masturbation as a drug because that was my form of escape sometimes. So when I signed that covenant, that wasn't an option anymore because I was too scared. I was like, I just asked God to punish me if I don't keep this. So there was nights where I just went to bed depressed. But you know what? When I woke up in the morning, I felt good. I felt completely different than I did. I felt strong. And eventually I got stronger in those areas to the point where it just didn't have me like that anymore. So if that's a temptation for you, a covenant is a great way to break a stronghold. So that is basically it. I'm trying to keep these videos to about 30 minutes, and I just wanted to mention a couple things here at the end. If you haven't subscribed to my videos yet, please take a moment to do that, especially if this is a topic of interest to you, the weight, finding love, overcoming sexual sin. I make a lot of videos about it because that's kind of my niche. But hit the subscribe button, drop me a comment, let me know what you do to overcome sexual sin, or just let me know if this made sense to you. If you got anything out of this, I'd love to know that it helped you in some way. We have the No Sex November challenge coming up starting November 1st. We did it last year. It's just an amazing opportunity for you to learn how you can harness that sexual energy, and you can get clearer about what your purpose is, and you can move the needle forward significantly in those areas just by not having sex, not looking at porn, not masturbating for a month.